The defense opens its case in the Oscar Pistorius murder trial this week. First up, a pathologist is expected to refute testimony by prosecution witnesses about where model Riva Steenkamp was standing when she was killed. Pistorius is also expected to testify this week about why he shot his girlfriend through a locked bathroom door. The sprinter maintains he mistook her for a dangerous intruder. Neighbors have said they heard screams before the shooting. Joining us now is Dov Tal. He is a lawyer who has practiced in South Africa. Dov, thank you very much for joining us once again.
Thank you, Scott.
What do you think the defense has been most focused on as it prepares?
The defense, I would say, they've been focusing on just collecting the evidence, getting him focused, making sure he has a solid day at court, a few days that he will testify, and showing him in good light. I think showing that he's genuine, he had a love for her, that he doesn't have the temperamental nature that the prosecution is trying to show. Preparing him, getting him ready, and making sure that he's emotionally ready.
All right, it's expected that he is going to take the stand. As a lawyer, his lawyers preparing this, what do you think the pros and cons were that went through their mind?
The pros and cons. Of course, he may have to answer questions that he doesn't want to answer, or they don't want him to answer. And the cons are that he may, he put an affidavit earlier on in the case, and he may say something that's inconsistent with the affidavit. Now, they don't really have a choice. I think the prosecution have made enough of a case that he, of course, he has the right to remain silent, but that he needs to testify. Now, the pros are that he gets a chance to state his version of the facts, what happened, gets a chance to show that he is genuine and not what the prosecution is trying to make him out, not the temperamental person that they're trying to show that he is.
You mentioned that affidavit that they prepared months ago. Why do you think they went that route?
I think initially they went that route, and that is an unusual thing to happen. I think they went that route initially because of the bail hearing. They were a little bit afraid that he may not get bail, and they wanted straight away to put their version of the facts on the table, and I think they did it for that reason, even though it may hurt them later on.
Sometimes in court, we have seen him being very emotional. Do you think his lawyers coach him whether to continue that or not?
I think they definitely don't coach him to be emotional. I think that's the one thing that you're trying to show that he is not, that he's in charge of his emotions and very much in control. And I don't think they're coaching him to do that. No, and I think they're going to try their best to tell him not to do that.
Now, this is their version of what happened. Do they put him on the stand first or somebody else before him?
Good question, Scott. Typically in South Africa, the accused does testify first. Now, of course, they may have a different strategy. It seems like maybe he may not testify first, but we'll wait and see. Typically, the accused does testify first in South Africa.
Dov Tal, who has practiced law in South Africa, thank you very much for joining us once again.
Thank you, Scott.